What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. We are on the Chaos 4 Demon's Lair on my apprentice, and that can only mean one thing, right? We have got the Turtle Race Weekly, so this one is progressed a little bit just through natural play, so we're not getting the true 0 to 20,000 results. But we are going to be able to get a good look, just kind of how it all works here. So we're going back to, the reason I'm doing Chaos 4 is we're trying to do this in the easiest route possible. Now, one thing with Frostbite Towers is they will go a little wonky if you have a bunch of slows stacked. So we're going to strip this down to just nothing. So I got Spike Blockades turned around the opposite way. That way they can't accidentally kill enemies. We're going to have some Reflect Beams up on those, just for any of those little range go-boos. And then we're only going to use one Frostbite per lane. Now, I'm doing this just for the example of how long it will take to get this done. Like I said, we're not getting the true 0 to 20k. As I have played, and just through natural play, I've gotten a bunch of those already. But just with one Frostbite Tower and one backwards wall per lane, how long is it going to take to get it done? I will throw a Skyguard Tower in just to deal with any of those flyers. And like I said, this one isn't a, it's not a completely true example, since I'm not having the 0 start, but figure we can take the number and double it or whatever, to see with just one Frostbite Tower per lane how long this would take. Now, I am using Vicious and Deadly, which of course lots of players won't have access to. In fact, did we get rid of Vicious? Let's just get rid of Vicious. I don't have a non-gilded Deadly on me. You know what, screw it, we're using Vicious too. So, you know, obviously I'm going to be hitting the enemies a little bit further out, but we're not using, like, the dual, I can't remember what it's called, the shard that makes it, or Frosty Duet, there it is. We're not using Frosty Duet, so it's just truly the one beam per lane. So let's let it fly and see what's good here and how long this takes to knock this out. Let's go up here and get our bird's eye view. That way our pet's not killing anything. Now, one thing to remember, we will, you know, you want to be able to cycle through enemies. So with that in mind, having something at the wall to kill is not a terrible idea. However, you just want to make sure that whatever you have at the wall killing isn't killing enemies too fast. You want to get the full value of the slows. As you see here, what do we got? I mean, the Reflect Beam is all we've got doing any killing. I'm going to leave that Wither Beast in the ground over there. And then we see that with just using the one Frostbite, we're not getting any visual issues with, like, the beam bugging out. When that beam bugged out and the Frostbite still attacks, it is still hitting one enemy, but it's not getting that AoE slow in the mix then. So that is the downside of that. And you see it's actually completing fairly quickly here. But what we're going to do is, you know what, let's just blast it to wave 3. First things first. Let's blast through to wave 3, and then we will... we'll see how long it takes, and we'll probably be at 10k then, right? I better hurry up. We should be at 10k then, so we'll be able to just kind of double it. I feel like I should. Those walls didn't really take any damage. Maybe we'll upgrade them all the way, but I think they're going to be able to just heal through everything. Alright, so let's let it fly again. I'll try to get this way. I think I'll be able to get it done before we get to 10k. Depends on how fast the Lava Guardian comes out. There he is right there, so should not be an issue. So, like I said, it's not the... I prefer to do these from a fresh start at 0 progress. But, as I mentioned, I did... I played some maps and just got some slows that just happened incidentally. But now we'll get a pretty good example. We're just shy of 10K, so we'll just double, basically double the time that it takes to complete this one and get a rough idea. And we are right at 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the video right now. So let's let it fly here, and I am off to go make myself a delicious egg sandwich. All right, and here we go. It actually almost completed. I didn't even realize it. So it has been about 12 and a half minutes right now since I went AFK. So 12 and a half minutes of AFK with 1 frostbite down per lane was what it took to get it done. So you figure 25 minutes fully AFK, and that's the important part. You know, obviously if you want to spam mushrooms or play actively, I mean, the sky's the limit. There's lots of options. This is just such... It's the perfect AFK weekly mission. There's several of them that just work out really, really well for this. The fastest of all of them, I think, is the Crits Weekly. This one is definitely not the fastest, but it has got a whole lot of chill value involved with just letting it run. So, you know, I fired it up, started running it, and went and had breakfast and came back. You're going to be looking at about 25 minutes with 1 frostbite. Now, of course, you can extend this out or make this go a little quicker by putting Frosty Duet in, adding additional frostbite towers, adding additional slows like boosted grasp and a boost aura, proton beams, oil geysers, lots of different choices. However, the more stuff that you add in, the more likely your frostbite towers are to bug out on you. And if they bug out and they're not doing the animation and just kind of attacking and there's no beam, they're still slowing, but it's a single target slow then instead of an AoE slow. So you lose that cloud. But there you go, y'all. We got it done once again, the slow weekly. Man, I hope this trend continues. For me personally, with weeklies in 2025, as it has been just absolutely awesome. So thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon.